Guys, nice way to spend a Tuesday evening, huh, big guy?
Could be worse. You could be at a softball game getting your ass kicked right now.
Okay, good. That's good. That's a good segue into an update. So I don't know if anybody noticed, like the first night when I started doing softball reviews, people were like, more of these. And then I had to keep doing them. And then like we lost like 5-0 and it was cold out and there was just nothing to say.
Then your fingers hurt.
Yeah, and it's not that entertaining, is it? But then our last game was the real kicker, Kyle, and you know this, I think. But we were tied with like 5 fucking teams to get into the playoffs. We got to circle the wagons, right? Honestly, I ended an interview with Michael Irvin like right on time. We could have gone longer. It was going great. But I had a softball game. I run down. Matt had to pull my car up. It's running, and I get into it. Got 10 minutes to get to the ballpark, put my cleats on and go. And halfway there, Backy calls and says, game's been forfeited by the other team, of course. So I'm like, do we get to make the playoffs? He's like, I don't know.
Stop.
So you don't even get any fucking...
They took the ball out of your hands.
They took the ball out of our hands, dude. And we were getting ready to get through the weekend this weekend, and I got a text in the group text that broke the news to everybody that the offseason has started.
That's brutal. I mean, the other team doesn't show up. You don't even have an opportunity to win to go to the playoffs. That sucks. I'm sorry.
That's the way I see it. But also at the same time, maybe our bodies and our our minds and our spirits needed some rest. And maybe it's not the worst thing. Everything
and
happens
some training, clearly.
Everything happens for a reason, Kyle.
Maybe try not to be mathematically eliminated by week 8.
It was just fucked up. That's a shitty way to end the season, Reed. So I just wanted to come back and say,
maybe invite me next year.
Kyle, we're going to do a green light softball team.
Maybe it'll help a little bit.
You know what? First thing I want to say this, Kyle, Reed. So all the projections that you took the under on, those are void. They're voided. Like a casino would void. We had some bets. Like I would hit X amount of home runs. I had 1 game left. I could have hit 4 home runs, Reed, or whatever it was.
You could have. You hadn't done it in the game prior to that, but you could have.
That's the point, Reed. And so if this was a casino, they would void the ticket. So I want to put that on record.
Yeah, any season-long bet, it says like 17 games have to be played.
They do, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like this is like there was a COVID thing in 2021 or whatever year that was. Fucking all runs together. Kyle, here's what we're doing next year, and this is where I break the news. So if anybody on my softball team is listening to this podcast, and boy, I hope you don't, because that makes me feel awkward. I might not be back on the team next year.
In a playing position?
I might not be back on the team next year because I am currently in talks with other members of the Brewdogs, and it was a great year with the Brewdogs. Love those guys. I'm trying to pull a couple of the members off the Brewdogs, and I want to form a green light softball team.
Done.
Sounds like tampering.
Consider
it's not tampering. Our season is over. Everybody's a free agent. Free agency begins.
It's not tampering if Reed and I start it and we take your players.
Yes.
And you.
Yes. So I want to apologize over the airwaves to Skip Fabio, our trusty skipper, who gave me a shot this year. And I think by the end of the season was pretty tired of babysitting me. You know? And I was tired of getting babysat. But he was a great coach, and that was a great year.
We played hard, but not well enough.
Yeah. But the big dog's got to get off the porch. And I got to get some of my other dogs to get off the porch. Kyle, you in?
Yeah, I'm number 24.
John Phillips. We need to get
Just
John
call
Phillips.
My number.
Yeah,
okay.
24, Griffey.
Got it. No, Kyle.
Yeah. Okay. So that was a fucked up way to end the season. But Kyle, I want to start the show.
Yep.
First off with layoff line. You're all fired.
Yeah, layoff line.
Fuck.
That's good.
You're all fucking fired.
It sounds like something in the Depression in like 1929. A layoff.
He said Fabio.
Is that too
Arrivederci.
Right? Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah. That's good.
That's what they say to the Yankees. That's all the Italian guys say.
Joke. Matt, is it too soon to make depression jokes?
I don't think so. From 1929.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The layoff line, layup line,
Layoff line, soup line, bread line.
Blanket made out of a potato sack line.
Stop.
Oh, that's too far?
Are they?
You're talking about a soup line.
I said we did 3 of them already. We did 3 lines.
Well, Stacey Dash would be horrified to hear that the depression happened. So maybe nobody should make any depression era jokes.
Don't tell her.
Don't tell her. Layup line. We've been sitting around here collecting a little dust. We had there was some echoing on the microphone. Nobody in the studio did anything. It's just we're changing some software around here. You hear how I'm butchering this whole conversation?
You're good. Keep going.
Okay. So Echoes by Pink Floyd is going to be the layup line. So it's like a rain delay for us. And what do we do when there's a rain delay? We have fun.
And we enjoyed it during the rain delay.
We had fun at the rain delay. Here's a depression era joke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not a joke, but it's a callback. Did you see in the Yankees game, Kyle? There were some people on the field, Guardians. It was raining. They're in a delay, and they're playing catch with people in the stands.
Yeah.
Yankees fans are playing catch with the Guardians. Do you know what that reminded me of?
J.J. Watt.
Christmas Day, World War I. Did you know what happened Christmas Day, World War I, Kyle?
Christmas Day, World War I. Didn't we?
We're not making World War I jokes. It's too soon. Do you know what happened World War I?
I don't know what happened.
The motherfuckers played soccer.
Oh, yeah.
With each other. Wasn't it soccer?
Yeah.
They played soccer. So they get out of the trenches.
In no man's land.
In no man's land. It's the most surreal thing I've ever heard. And, obviously not like the war.
The Christmas truce.
The Christmas truce. That was the rain delay truce.
That is actually one of the coolest things ever. And I wonder how it starts. Does one guy run out with a soccer ball like, hey, come on.
The first guy got lit up.
Come on.
The first guy had to
They
go
lost the soccer ball. The guy held up the soccer ball. It just got destroyed. The second guy was like, hold on. They see it's a soccer ball now.
Yeah. I think the first guy got just obliterated. He had to run out there like a raven with a note.
The
They were just
Christmas
like-
truce. That's crazy.
God damn, he just wanted to play soccer.
That was a good pull there for the layup line.
Yeah, anyways, that wasn't intentional, but that's Echoes, Pink Floyd. He kind of smirked at me when I was playing Echoes by Pink
We're
Floyd.
just getting a little Stony Baloney here, listening to some Pink Floyd in the studio J.
Kyle, I will call HR on you really fucking fast.
Yeah.
No besmirching Pink Floyd in Studio J. Kyle, you had a layup line. We do something called layup line here, which is basically like you pick a song and we get to play it legally for like 6 seconds.
Got it. So I thought we already had our layup line. So I get my own layup line for this.
When you said I got something for layup line, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, we'll give you your own layup line.
Okay. So
This is on me, Kyle.
my
Hand up.
my song is "Crumbling Herb" by Outkast.
Oh yeah, Kyle.
Because I was playing this dancing with my daughter yesterday.
That's
She has
awesome.
no idea what it's about, obviously, but
Well,
we do.
So, Kyle, you got some questions for Chris. What do you say we do a retweet or ratio and then add your
I like
questions
that.
to the mailbag after?
That sounds good to me, Matt.
I like the retweeter, reply or retweet.
Yeah, we're still kind of workshopping the name a little bit.
It's like a layup line.
Quote tweet or don't tweet.
We should haze you so fucking hard.
This is fun, though.
Retweet, reply, ratio, like tweet, whatever. The Titans have a new stadium, and we have images of a first look at their renderings. We've got nice shiny buildings, some green trees outside.
It kind of looks, somebody said it looks like a Topgolf, and now I can't unsee that. The outside, if you look at the exterior of this place, so I'm going to quote tweet it, and I'm going to @ Topgolf, and I'm going to wonder why they don't have left-handed clubs in my size in this stadium. Because they have the turf. I'm not going to be digging up divots on their football field. And Chris, I know you fucking hate turf.
Well, yeah, I'm quote tweeting assault because it's an assault on football players everywhere. Every time, if you got the money, and it's not even your fucking money, NFL, like the city's going to pay for it. If you have the money to build these beautiful stadiums with these fancy glass ceilings and shit, like it's a skylight, it's one big skylight, which never goes great.
It looks like a mall.
killed a bunch of birds when they put a bunch of glass up in Minneapolis. There could be lighting issues. There could be hailstorm issues. There's a lot of hailstorms in Tennessee, Kyle. I don't know that for sure. Yeah, weather,
Twisters,
projectiles. But bottom line is, if you have the money to do all that, you have the money to wheel in some grass like they do in Arizona. I know it's not like a perfect process and the climates are different, but figure it the fuck out. I don't want to watch every football game in 2035 indoors. It's not how football was intended to be played.
I know that you
it's
and
a trigger point for me.
You and I know that the NFL is king when it comes to sports in this country, and a lot of money gets moved around to make things like this stadium happen, a $2.1 billion stadium in Nashville. But I think you have to go and look at Nashville and say, why are they going to fund this? They're going to fund this because their big revenue stream is going to be from entertainment. 350 whatever days a year when the Titans aren't playing there, they're going to be making big bread there.
So the Jets revealed that they're going to wear some black helmets with JETS and a football across the lid. Micah Parsons responded and said, please, Dallas, all black unis.
I disagree.
Retweet or reply, Dallas all black unis.
I'm going to reply, and I'm just going to say I disagree with a lot of these alternate uniforms, and I'll touch on the Dallas one, but you look at Chicago's orange on oranges, and they were a bit too much for me. Stick with the one alternate, stick with a classic, and have your home and away.
Yeah.
Dallas is historically a bright white uniform with those light blue pants, silver, whatever you got going on. There's no black, black in there.
Right.
Now, Micah Parsons has the pull to make that happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could make the Dallas Cowboys wear all black.
Well, no, it's funny because like he could be like, I want a dome stadium or something like that. And they're probably going to be like, yeah,
We should do that.
We should do that, sir. Whatever you want. And they should. You know what? I hate the thought of Dallas in all black. I think it sounds like it looks hideous. It sounds like something I would have tried to do in Madden, like back in the day, like creating a franchise. Like I think my primary colors are going to be black and blue. How good of an idea does that sound? And maybe they could just black them out completely, but it's stupid, man. I disagree. This is the first L I've ever given Micah Parsons.
Hold
I think
this L, Micah
Parsons.
Parsons.
This is an L,
Hold
big guy. Respectfully, because I don't think I think the Jets look stupid in black helmets.
I'm sure you can make them wear black, but you should definitely stick to the
I know you
classics.
can make this happen.
Hold this L.
But I'm not comfortable telling him to hold the L, bro. It's not an L.
I think he has a sense of humor.
It's just a bad take, in my opinion.
Juju Smith-Schuster credited playing Call of Duty with Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce for the Chiefs' chemistry on offense in Week 7. Retweet or reply playing video games with your teammates.
I'm going to make a thread here.
Yeah, thread it.
Because first off, I'm going to retweet it, and then I'm going to reply to it. And I'm going to say, look, the chemistry in a locker room is what sets these teams apart. And I know that a lot of the old heads say, go home, get in your playbook. That's what they say, right? Get in your playbook tonight, yada, yada, yada. No, the playbook for success is getting on Xbox with your homies and playing with them and communicating with them. They love to run Warzone in the Kansas City locker room. They love playing that shit. Everybody from Patrick to Nicole, Travis.
Who's
you
good?
Name it.
Who sucks?
They're all good, but
spill the beans. Who sucks at Warzone?
They're all pretty good, and they get wins all the time. And they have friends, obviously, who are like pro gamers that play with them. They get like 40 kills around, but they still get dubs and like 10, 11 kills. But the shit talk in the locker room in the morning is like, hey, we won 3 games last night after your trash ass got off. Like there's good back and forth. But Juju coming in, another gamer. I love to see this for the Chiefs. And also it's a tremendous troll because a lot of people say Warzone recently has been a detriment to success with Kyler Murray.
Yeah, or more so like a shot at Kyler Murray. I'm not saying it really is, but
it kind of
like look how good we are. We play Warzone. Why the fuck can't you do both?
Yeah.
That's one thing you've never taken advantage of, being like a famous athlete. You can get carried in video games by pro gamers all the time.
All the time.
Never done it.
Well, I just, like signing up and shit.
It's
like,
tough.
Think about that. Honestly, think about it though. Oh, you need a password. How many fucking passwords?
I had to reset a couple passwords today.
I had to reset a password today, Kyle.
What's the easiest way to store a digital password?
Where do I play? I get one of those Turtle Beach
Do you have a Sharpie
fucking
on
headphones. I have like 3 Turtle Beach headphones. I lost like the cords to and shit. Like there's just no hope for me.
We're gonna get you set up.
No, it's too late in my life. Honestly, that's some
Your
sad shit.
kids are gamers.
That's some sad shit.
Way's a gamer. I don't know if Luke's a gamer.
And it's coming for you too, Kyle. You think you're gonna be able to play all these fucking games forever? You're not.
I'm playing way less video games now in fatherhood and husbandhood than
You can do a lot more podcasting is what you can do. Oh, honey, I got to go. We got to
I don't
work
know,
tonight,
man.
Tuesday evening with Chris.
I'll be gaming tonight. Kate's probably playing Fortnite with her sister Allie right now. Shout out to Allie.
Isn't that cool? You guys can do what you love.
It's dope. It's a hobby.
Yeah.
It is a hobby. At the end of the day, like when everything's done, you're home and you get to hang out. You don't have to be like holding hands the whole time. We can play Fortnite and we have a good time.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and she gets dubs. Kate gets dubs.
What if a girl
She's
flirts
cracked.
with you on Fortnite?
Oh man, it goes down. I've been in there before, and there's been like guys playing, and like and they hear a girl on there, and obviously,
I could
guys
not
are-
do that.
No, but it's fun. It's fun. It's funny.
I could not have some fucking
And
teenager.
some guys are respectful and they just play like it's just another person. But some people obviously it's toxic, and I should reprimand the toxic communities
Give him a spanking,
on
Kyle.
gaming. Seriously, it makes it unapproachable. Some video games I don't even want to play. I remember trying to stream a game on Twitch, League of Legends, which is a massively popular game, like massively international popular. But there's so many people that backseat game, and when you stream a game like that, the chat gets really toxic. It makes you not want to play, and it's a really cool game, but the community's drive you
Backseat
out.
game.
Backseat game.
How do they do that? They just
There's Twitch chat. It'd be like if you were doing your Greenlight live stream and people in there are telling you how to watch the game.
right. Yeah, I'd fuck out of here. No chance.
Right.
No chance.
Toxicity.
Fucking up my piece. But it's cool that the Chiefs play video games together, and
That's not toxic.
That was retweet ratio, super like, double like,
Favorite.
retweet, reshare, screenshot,
Regram.
and this is just mailbag. This is just mailbag. Kyle, you came ready with a number of mailbags.
I got some questions for Chris.
Fire those off.
And I wanted to kind of think about them as well. They're interesting. So here we go. If you could trade places with anybody in music, I'm talking musician, producer, singer, etc., from any time in their heyday, for one tour, you don't have to name the tour in particular. but
Elvis Presley.
Okay, Elvis Presley. Why?
Women loved Elvis Presley. I can only imagine how that felt. You know what I mean? It had to feel good. Now, I'm married and love my lovely wife, but if I were Elvis, in that scenario, I would not be married to my lovely wife.
And also, you be on the cutting edge of dance moves, the stolen valor, so to speak, because you'd be the biggest culture vulture in the world.
Well, no, so take it back. I don't want to be Elvis Presley. I would like to be Willie Nelson.
Okay.
In Texas, in the fucking, in the 70s? That'd be incredible.
Okay, so mine is going to be Eddie Murphy, because he made a song one time with Rick James. It's called Party All the Time.
Oh,
So I really like this song. If you haven't heard Party All the Time
you've heard it.
by Eddie Murphy, it's on Spotify.
You've heard it.
My girl likes to party all the time. What about composer? I always think about composers, how stunting they were when they were just like
Oh,
or
being
pianists,
Mozart?
pianists or composers.
Yeah, being a pianist back in the day.
Or the first guy to master like a saxophone, and people look at him like, "Holy shit!"
Oh my God, Frank Sinatra, dude.
Yeah,
Think about this, Frank Sinatra, because the only thing uncool about being Frank Sinatra would have been the constant feeling of being between hungover and drunk, right? Because he was drunk all the fucking time.
I guess. I don't know him like that.
He said something, and this could be one of those fake quotes they put on Instagram, but I think it was something to the effect of like, I feel sorry for people that don't drink alcohol because in the morning, that's the best they're going to feel all day or something like that. And his day just keeps getting better. Yeah.
Okay,
I feel for people that don't drink because when they wake up in the morning, that is the best they're going to feel all day. I guess what I'm saying is, like being a really famous and talented and sought after alcoholic sounds kind of cool.
He also said alcohol may be man's worst enemy, but the Bible says love your enemy.
Yes.
That's a great
But
choice.
think about that. Like, because I've always wanted to, I love alcohol. But I hate the coming down and the having to get back on the horse. Like Frank Sinatra had that down. It wouldn't even hurt to be hungover, you know?
He's always having a good time.
Yeah, no, he likes to party all the time.
Like Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy drew inspiration
From Frank Sinatra. God, dog, that's a beautiful.
Yeah.
That was good. Okay,
Yeah.
so my other one here. So I don't know if they had continents back then, but if you were a dinosaur, they definitely didn't have named continents back then, but I wonder what the landmass was. If you were a dinosaur, which continent would you want to be on if there were continents? And why?
I feel like they're all the same continents in dinosaur time. I just feel like there's fucking
If there
bunch of
were
trees.
continents now,
And it could be, I don't know. Like
I would want to go to New York and like I would want to see the Hudson River. And
got
like,
it. So you want to see what something was like.
Kind of, and I kind of want to be a dinosaur at the same time. I want to see what New York looked like before all that concrete got there. You know, it was a beautiful
Yeah.
area. I mean, it's
Yeah.
still beautiful, but different.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't have to be a dinosaur. You could just be a white guy in 1600.
Yeah, you could. You could. Okay. How about
I mean,
the Bering Strait?
better yet, let me be a Native American before the invasive species got here.
Okay.
Okay. Let me put that the right
First
way.
men
Yeah.
and women
Yeah.
and others. Ready for the next one?
Yeah. Just everybody eating out off a cornucopia, freezing to death. You Kyle, could you survive in Jamestown, Kyle?
If I had a,
If they saw him, they would worship him.
if I
I've
had-
never seen
yeah,
somebody that
yeah.
large.
No,
If
if
they
I
could see me
no,
shoot
they'd
an
put an
arrow-
arrow in your fucking neck, bro.
But they would see me shoot an arrow.
I'm
and they'd be
killing
like,
you
maybe
on
he's
sight.
with us.
If you roll up to my,
I can shoot a traditional bow. I'd be able to
if I'm
be
inside,
sufficient. I'd be able to help out with my crew.
no, if I'm inside my teepee and I hear you coming, and I go outside to
You hear
like,
me breathing out.
oh, there's a fucking buffalo out there. I'm gonna kill the fuck out of this buffalo. Oh, this guy is not food, but he is a threat. I'm putting an arrow in your neck, big boy. I'm sorry, not personal.
Are you gonna shoot me, or are you gonna wait for me to turn around and hit me with a rock?
I'm gonna make a little noise. I'm gonna
You're-
draw my bow. I'm gonna make a little
Like
noise.
the movies?
I'm gonna make a little, yeah, like in the movies, right?
Who do you think you are?
Fucking,
I would fucking slingshot. Just
I'm
they're like, damn, they don't make slingshots where we're from.
I'm pre-Putin Steven Seagal. Nah, he was all, you know, back when he was fucking pure, he was just killing guys in elevator shafts. Now
I can
he's,
watch Steven Seagal footage all day.
now he's
There's
slicing watermelons in half on Instagram in Russia.
The phrase "pelts on the wall" was
Yeah.
created to describe Steven Seagal's past.
Yes,
He's got pelts on the
a
wall.
bunch of
Don't
ponytails.
fuck with him.
Bunch of ponytails. Killed
He's
a lot of
lost-
guys with
He's
ponytails.
lost more than you'll ever gain.
Did we answer the question? It was dinosaurs.
What's yeah?
And weren't they on
like-
Pangea?
Pangea.
I don't think it was Pangea.
That's what I asked. I
I
said,
think they were on different. Were dinosaurs on Pangea?
I said I don't know if they had
No,
continents.
I don't think it's Triassic period. About 230 million years ago, the continents were arranged together as a single continent called Pangea. They did live on fucking. Goddamn,
See,
Kyle.
that was my note. If I don't know if they had continents or then or if Pangea.
I didn't know that they were Pangea time.
Would you be a
a blind
northwest?
spot
Would
for
you be
me.
west side or east side Pangea?
Kyle, you were like, what continent?
You
How
gotta
about
claim.
some paleontologist listening to this podcast
But I
unsubscribing?
prefaced it correctly.
With what?
If the continents were as they are today,
Yeah.
where would you like to go as a dinosaur? I feel like
Towards the water. You want to be at the beach.
you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Electric cars, which are you most excited about? Are you excited about electric cars? Because they're all going to be electric soon.
I'm really excited about it because I fucking hate road noise, Kyle.
I know that.
Okay.
I do know that, actually.
Okay.
I should have known that when I came with this question.
One of the things that I have FOMO about the most, I won't maybe be around when it happens. I don't know if we're all going to get there, but at one point you'll just walk around and not hear any cars. Now that's kind of dangerous too because people don't look both ways, man.
I had a Tesla. I almost killed like 8 people in parking lots.
Yeah.
Just because people don't like.
Yeah, people are not in like evolution, like survival mode.
If they don't hear it, that's how.
Stimulus response, dude. Oh, there's a big fucking giant heavy piece of metal barreling down the road.
Yeah.
I'll think I'll stay away from it. You don't get that.
Autopilot. Are you going to use it, or do you enjoy driving?
I enjoy driving, Kyle. Plus, I don't trust the computers, Kyle. I trust
think the computers are safer than we are.
Oh yeah. Until then, what does your iPhone do? Is your iPhone smarter than you?
Yes,
It is. Okay.
my iPhone has more.
When the new
my
iPhone
has
comes out,
access to
let me
more
know how that
information.
motherfucker's working out for you. You know what I'm saying, pimp?
So you're
When
just
you-
you're
when
just
you
gonna you're just gonna say there should be no improvements. If something's better than you can't. Get
No,
any
what I'm
better
saying
than
is like,
that.
what if you need a system update? What if your car has a virus?
They make those. So
They're
like
gonna- Kyle,
when
they're-
I parked my Tesla,
Mm-hmm.
you park it and you get in the car in the morning. And some mornings, it's fully charged. Some mornings it says we performed an update while you were sleeping. Your car now has 7 more horsepower.
Could be
and
Russia.
can go 8 more minutes.
Could be Russia. You just asked me a question about being invaded. Could be Russia, Kyle. Think about all the things that could be China.
China.
Think about all the things that they're trying to do over there.
China.
Yeah. They're gonna be hacking into our cars. Imagine that kind of cyber warfare.
They've got cars.
Just
They've got
one
small
day,
cars. A
all
lot of
the
small
Teslas-
cars. A lot of small cars. They can fit in the cars. A lot of them ride bikes. We
can't-
like trucks here.
You can't hear the cars. So
A
there's-
lot of people are going to get hit.
they're more dangerous. A lot of people are gonna die. People are gonna die out there. So, anyways, but think about this though.
Electric.
Cyber warfare, they hack into all our Teslas at the same time. We crash them into each other. We're all dead. Boom. No Americans. It's China's now.
Don't get a smart fridge.
Okay, read.
What would happen with the smart fridge?
They could cut off our food supply.
By turning everybody's fridges off.
There you go.
Be hard. That's pretty fucking smart. Think of all the ways that cyber warfare can affect you. Think about it.
This message brought to you by NordVPN.
Yeah. Okay. Hard
So,
cut.
Kyle, this is another one you submitted. If you had 20 Madden points to spread out, where would you spread it out on yourself?
Yeah, so Chris,
So I don't even
I
know
want
what
to give
Madden was
injury
saying.
prevention to myself. Like I would just give myself 20 points on injury prevention.
The whole thing?
All of
I'll
my
go
points.
18 at least on injury prevention then, because
So what are your 2 points going to be spent on? What do you think you could have
1 point on.
if you had a
Well,
if
if I had
you were
it-
better at this?
Yeah, well, taking injury prevention out, because that's unfair.
Yeah.
We would all like to do that. So I'm
Yeah.
going to press you to actually answer the question. I would, Kyle, make my arms longer, a lot longer. We were going to have Max Crosby on, and I was looking at Max is going to come on again. We had a scheduling thing. But like Max, his arms are what, 81 inches wide?
That's right.
Okay, 81 inches wide.
81
So
inches
long.
wide.
no, it's wingspan.
Yeah,
So like his wingspan is 80.
Like
I should have
a
said wingspan.
7-footer.
That's what?
6'9".
6'9".
That's huge.
So my wingspan's 6'3". So I would love to have some long ass arms. I would like to have longer arms. I would like to have better ankle flexion. I would like to be a better tackler. I missed a lot of sacks.
Better tackler.
Yeah.
That's a good.
And I would like to be more durable, like you said, because ultimately that's, you're never the same after you go on IR, like damn near
4 times,
2 years in a
5
row.
times.
2 years in a row for me, four times total for you. How many IRs were you on?
I try to forget. Honestly,
You
At
should.
at least 5,
Yeah.
at least 4,
Yeah. At least 4?
at least.
Okay. That's a lot. Used all 20.
It was bad. My points would probably go to my. They have like a IQ. It's not that I'm a dumbass. It's just that I was a late bloomer in football. I didn't start playing till I was really 17. I didn't know any of the calls. I was asking all the vets for what we were doing on every play. Who do we got? What do we got? You ask any of the guys that played with me, they told me who to block 90% of the time. Now, getting the people blocked was a lot easier than figuring out how to block
Yeah.
them. So the mental side was big. Injury prevention, obviously. Longer arms.
Yeah, because your arms aren't that long. You got a little
79.
T-Rex going on.
79 arms.
Oh, for your height. So actually they are kind of long.
Pretty good.
Well, it's also wingspan, though.
I don't know.
Well, no, because 70, your arms are definitely not 79 inches
They're
long.
like
You'd be like,
36?
No, that's right, because he's about 6'7". That's a 6'7" wingspan.
yeah, so your
both-
arms.
But I don't
both
have
you
long
guys-
arms.
both
So
of
the question is,
your
you have a
height
wide
matches.
torso.
Yes.
So arm length is really the better conversation to have.
Wide torso.
Well, so maybe that's what makes your arms
I'm built
effectively
like a
shorter.
Lego man.
You kind of are built like a Lego man, huh?
Huh.
They just both put their hands up at the same time
That'll
with the
get
Lego
social.
figure.
Don't you worry. So, yeah, length of arms.
Length
Kyle,
of
your
arms, length
awareness on so your best season was NF Madden 16. Your awareness, which is
of
mental.
76.
Wow, impressive. Yes, 76. So just off of that, you need to bump up
That's
You-
true.
automatically.
Yeah.
So you're right in throwing some points that way. Your throwing power, though, 67.
How
if
did
you wanna,
No, because
go
of
up some-
baseball. Madden did their homework. They were like,
Oh, so
well, he
67 is
can
That's
throw.
pretty high.
I was thinking
That's
he was
pretty high
Yeah.
for a fucking
I
guard.
was like, I should be higher than that.
yeah. Well, yeah, you're still with the White Sox.
So, okay, so
farm
did I have
system.
any accuracy with the football? 52.
Throw accuracy short was 6. Throw accuracy mid was
They didn't want-
6.
I was good.
Yeah, you were 6. So, yeah,
I was a
that's
cheat
not very
code.
good.
They didn't want me to play.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to be
Um,
in Madden. Definitely arm length.
Yeah.
And not
Toughness
top
was
speed.
good.
Toughness
You
was
had-
his toughness?
yeah,
Like
91.
91.
That's a good toughness.
You're a
There
pretty
you
tough
go.
guy.
Your
I had
ball
9%
carrier vision was
more.
25.
Don't give me the ball. How was my man coverage?
Why are they giving you ball carrier vision?
You had a 39 stiff arm. It's not bad.
That's a good stiff arm,
That's
Kyle.
not a stiff arm, baby.
Are you kidding me? You should be like a 91 stiff arm. That's the one thing defensive guys can do when they get the ball.
Man coverage was 15.
Man, I think with pass protection, you should have a higher man coverage skill.
You think so?
Like,
oh,
well-
that's actually a good point, Kyle.
You know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Chris, your best Madden was Madden 12,
That was a good year.
Old.
and
fuck.
you were 89 overall.
4
Yeah.
years apart. We peaked at the same.
So peaked
year.
the same 4 years.
You had a 76 awareness. Not bad.
Not great, Bob.
You had an 88 jumping,
I could
which,
jump.
if you recall from our green light combine,
Yeah.
was one of your better
yeah, that was
events.
good. That was good.
Stuck with you.
That was good. They
Yeah.
used to definitely profile the fuck out of me with quickness.
95 toughness,
What?
tough fella. Now, and so Madden
4
12 was
points
2.
higher than me? Not even 1 point? Like they're brothers. Just make it 1 point. Chris is tougher. He's got tattoos. But they're like 4 points for every appendage that has ink on it.
Kyle, it's not just the ink, Kyle.
Some fucking guy.
You had an
You
87
know who I am.
pursuit.
Hey, Kyle, what is
You know
Katie?
who I am.
Is that what Katie says? You know who I am.
You know. Fuck you, Madden.
Kyle, you know I'm fucking
Not
tough.
John.
Kyle, you know I'm tough. You're the biggest, baddest guy at the party.
I'm not.
But there's one guy, the biggest, baddest guy at the party is thinking about. It's the older brother. You know I'm fucking
I'm thinking
tough,
about where
Kyle.
the food is, man. You're thinking about fighting me. I'm trying to find the nachos and the beer.
It's so good.
Awareness.
Yeah.
That's why he's got you on
I
awareness.
got you tied with awareness.
I was
You're
pretty
tougher than
unaware. Well, they did. Maybe they heard about the high ankle that I fucking shot up for nothing in St. Louis for an entire year.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm. Nobody remembers that. Just the doctors who did it.
The Blazer guys.
Yeah.
Best Hall of Fame induction speech that hasn't happened yet.
is
There's
good.
some current players that are certain Hall of Famers. Of those fellas,
Davis Mills.
Davis Mills. Yeah, we're still in the Davis
I
Mills.
still haven't
trade.
heard him really
Blake
talk.
Bortles.
No, I'm joking. So
But-
the exercise is, Reed, you just got to pick it.
Yeah.
Somebody
Of
who hasn't
those
been in.
fellas who are certain Hall of Famers that are still playing, the Aaron Donalds, Tom Brady's, who's going to have the best Hall of Fame induction speech? That's
Well-
from Wheelie Intrigued.
Really intrigued. I think a guy I really want to hear talk is somebody that flies under the radar as it pertains to stardom, but is the gold jacket standard for his position, and that's Zach Martin.
Zach Martin. Say something, bro.
10 years he's been doing it at an incredible clip, and I want to hear him talk about. I know he's not going to talk about himself the whole time.
Under the radar guy, man.
So under the radar and such a class act.
Yeah.
And if God made a football player, it was Zach Martin.
I want to see how fucking huge Quentin Nelson looks. He's going to be a Hall of Famer at like
Harry, he's
31. He's going to be like, whenever he retires, they need to walk him right into the Hall of Fame. But that guy, I mean, he's so fucking big, dude. I just want to see him in his gold jacket.
Q. Yeah.
And I want to find out like the measurements of people's gold jackets. Who probably has the most insane measurement? Like Deacon Jones, God rest his soul, probably just had
Think
crazy.
about some of the backs on those O linemen.
But Jason Kelsey,
Yeah.
must see TV. The guy is, as people are starting to see, the most charismatic man in the NFL, honestly, and very authentic. And so those two things to me make a great speech. How authentic are you? How charismatic are you? And how emotional are you? Because that motherfucker's going to cry. He's definitely going to cry. It's going to probably, if I was to set the over-under on crying for Jason Kelsey, it's going to be like 17 seconds. And then another guy who's 10 out of 10 going to cry is going to be Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald's going to tear up pretty quick. But Kyle, the answer in a different way might be, when it comes to intrigue, is Aaron Rodgers.
That's actually a podcast I would be willing to tune into.
I would give Aaron an hour.
Yeah.
I promise you.
I'll give him a long form podcast. I'll watch 3 hours of Aaron Rodgers.
Pat McAfee. I want Pat McAfee and Aaron Rodgers on stage for his Hall of Fame induction. And I just want him to talk.
Yeah.
For like an hour.
In jeans and blazers.
There you go. Another one, Russell Wilson. Can't wait for that one. And I think the best speech, like overall, is going to be Von Miller's. I think Von Miller will give like the most down to earth but magnificent, thoughtful, like, I was an alien and I'm also a great speech guy. You're going to be like, wow, he's going to wow people, I bet. Because his podcast is great.
He's I've heard nothing but good things about Vaughn as like a dude. Like he's just fun to be around and an interesting, very smart dude.
Down to earth, very smart. That's what you're gonna be wowed, dude. And then favorite voice in football, Patrick Mahomes.
Nice.
Yeah, I wrote Mahomes as well.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the year 2040. He'll be worth $2.5 billion just off NFL contracts.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have broken every record known to man.
Yeah.
that the football world has ever known. And he's going to have some amazing stories, and he's a guy that I think is going to tell them.
Yeah.
And people are going to love him in a way that they don't love him now because they see him on commercials, they see him dominating their team every week.
Yeah.
But when a guy goes to the Hall of Fame, it's kind of a group appreciation where you're watching this speech and you say, "Wow, that's greatness and that's cool."
He feels like he's like a 90s athlete to me in like the best ways. It just feels like, it's just about ball with him.
Yeah.
And he, that Jordan competitiveness that you talk about, I believe you 1,000% because I see it on the field. And then when I hear things about like the way he is from you, it's just there are certain guys that you play with and you come across them. If you're lucky enough, you're like, damn, dude, that guy's just different. Like he's just wired different.
Like I went back, broke my leg, didn't get to touch the field one time, and it was worth every minute that I spent in that training room just to be around that kind of greatness, because it's a generational talent. And in 2040, who knows? Maybe I'll buy a ticket to the induction.
And I know he was fucking cool to hang out with, and he probably liked having you, even though you weren't playing on the Warzone team.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I think I only did it once with him. But
okay. He was like, when are you going to get back out here, Kyle?
Yeah, we need you out here, big guy.
I don't even know how to do it, Patrick Mahomes.
Can I, as a non-athlete, go up to and engage in conversation with former pros at a wedding?
It depends on what your definition of engagement and conversation is.
Yeah.
I think it's always polite to say hello, especially if you're in a wedding setting. Like, we're all at the wedding together. We got invited because we're not assholes, but there's always assholes at weddings. So don't be the asshole. And
there is always an asshole at a wedding.
Yes.
Isn't there?
In public, where do you say just don't approach me?
Well, let's see.
Definitely if I'm at a dinner with my kid and my wife or something.
It's mainly family stuff. Like, and there's even a way to do that I'm not going to be bothered by it. First off, like, it's fucking cool that people want to talk to you. Like, that's stupid to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, oh, that's cool. If you have a good interaction, it's great. But, you know, some people are just, my pet peeves are these. Who are you? Okay. Then I'm going to play a game with you.
Should I know you?
How long do you want to find out? You know, how long do we want to play this game? I'm not going to tell you who I am. Walking up to me when I'm eating with my family or eating and doing anything other than like, yo, man, like the pod or like big fan, like, just walk by. You know, you can't do a convo while somebody's eating.
Yeah. I'm on my lunch break.
Another thing is like, don't be rude to my wife.
Ooh, I haven't experienced that one yet. Because I'm usually being rude.
But
to
not
my wife.
rude. Like, I don't even mean like, be engaging. Like, if you're going to say, you know, like, hey, I'm blah, 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 and you're going to stand and talk for 5 minutes.
Gotcha. Introduce
yourself to my wife.
Yeah, I hear you.
Don't be a creep about it.
That I didn't even think about that, but like that's part of manners, I guess, right?
Yeah.
What about on an airplane? Let's say like you're sitting next to somebody that you know is famous.
Well, you got no out
like their
there.
stuff.
You have to talk to people. If they talk to you, you can't just.
But
be
is
a
it a code
dickhead.
break for the person to even like talk to you? Because like, I think it is. Like, if I was sitting next to a famous person that I knew, I'd wait till
the end of the
till
flight.
we're exiting the flight, and I'd say, by the way, like,
Yeah.
I like your work.
Yep.
And that's it.
Unless you are in an adjacent industry and have a mutual friend or something like that. Like, for me, I hold myself to a standard of like, I really don't want to bother anybody. But like, say, I don't know, who's somebody famous who you actually would have a conversation with because you know
Josiah
somebody.
Johnson was on a flight of mine.
Right.
And it was before I followed him on Twitter and everything. And I was like, do you play ball or something? He's like, nah, bro, I used to play. Don't even worry about it. Like,
Really?
He was super nice.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been nicer, but I had no clue. And now he's like,
Well, he's a big ass dude.
but there was like 3 of us that were talking. There was
Yeah.
like 3 big guys.
Yeah.
And he did play ball. He played at UCLA.
UCLA,
did
but he was
play.
like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, not anymore.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like, I'm
okay.
not what you think I am.
I'm making internet money.
He's like, I'm not in the NFL.
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
much.
yeah.
From what city would you pick a random guy to have your back in a street fight? Sweet Harry Lou.
Chicago,
Hey.
because they don't fight.
Rio de Janeiro, Kyle.
Israel is a country.
The favelas of Rio de Janeiro. What, Kyle? They don't get guns. You don't get some like hot babe with a pistol to back you up. It's not.
Did you see the cartel weapons they're making?
Kyle, we're
down
talking
there?
about a street fight.
No, but
We're-
that's actually pretty smart. Like, let's say you chose Tel Aviv. Like, everybody there has military training.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Switzerland.
Is that why you made the point?
There's like a bunch of countries.
Kyle, is that
no,
why
it
you
wasn't.
Okay.
But I know that.
I'd
guys
feel
there-
bad if
I know guys there know how to fight.
Yeah, but think about Rio,
Israeli
dude.
Special forces.
Think about Rio though. Yeah, but maybe getting in
Rio,
the
you're gonna get shanked by a copper can.
You can't tell me that everybody in Israel is a badass. And like, we're not talking politics here, okay? But what we are talking about is
Per
the fact
capita
you can't just tell
fighters.
you can't tell me that like, oh, everybody's in the special forces. So there's-
Wherever
there's-
Khabib is from.
yeah, the Eastern Bloc. I think.
Everybody from that region in Russia, Dagestan, not Russia. Do not.
It's not
kill
Russia,
me. It's
Kyle.
Dagestani citizens in general. I
Kyle,
feel like.
Rio de Janeiro, they all know martial arts,
We
man.
gotta start this.
Bunch of Gracies
war.
down there, dude. Just
We have to fund a war.
what were you gonna say?
No, I was going to say Baltimore.
The correct answer is Letterkenny, Ontario. They all they do is fight up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you watch. They just
watch the
just
show?
go outside.
No.
Let's have
What
a
show?
row.
Letterkenny.
No.
It's a great show.
Great show.
It's a fictional place. Or?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a fictional place, but it is based upon a Listowel, Ontario.
It's like a little hockey town, farmer hockey town.
I was
they
even
do is
looking
fight.
up. Well,
Drink and fight. And
It's
darts.
fake. It's a fake town.
But it's based upon Listowel,
I know, but I guarantee you, if
Ontario,
a bunch
where
of
they
dudes
all
read, if a bunch of dudes from Rio de Janeiro ended up in Letterkenny, there's gonna
they
be a
would
bunch
be
of dead
cold. They'd be like,
Canadians.
"Oh, I'm
just
cold."
telling
It would be cold, but
And then
we have to
Letterkenny
edit
would
it.
walk out in their snowsuits,
Yeah,
spit a little bit of beer,
yeah,
be like, "Let's have a fight."
yeah.
And then the Rio de Janeiroans
Janarans.
They'd be like,
Brazilians.
they'd be like, snap.
Israelis.
Man, those motherfuckers can kick you from inside. You just stand at the door and kick the shit out of you right in your neck.
Yeah, but they're cold. They're joints.
No,
you know?
bro.
Letterkenny, they're built for that.
I don't buy it.
You got Rio?
I got the Israeli.
The Israelis, okay. Hold on a second. The SEALs, they live a certain place, right?
SEAls?
Coronado.
Yeah, they live.
Yeah, you don't want to
Diego.
get in a fight in Coronado. You get slapped up. You get karate chopped 15 times in the side of the neck in front of your wife at a bar. And then the dude just neutralizes you.
Where was the hotel in John Wick, Chris, where they all met up?
Not John Wick.
The city where they all had like their safe house? I would call on that zip code.
New York City. It's at 56 Beaver Street in New York City.
Yeah, don't get
Beaver Street.
don't
And they're not pussies.
no, don't come at somebody sideways on Beaver Street. Put you down.
You get damned up.
Okay.
Which state or city would you want to be able to drive with 0 cars, 0 laws?
With its current infrastructure and roadways, like which road would you want to drive on pretty much?
Oh, got it. So there's one car.
Yours.
Oh, so literal. There's one car.
Just yours.
I took it as there's no cars, and I'm like, what we driving?
You can drive whatever. What would you drive?
Oh,
Where would you
I would
go?
drive a fucking dirt
Your
bike.
personal
even though I don't
Mario
have my
Mario
license.
Kart.
Dirt bike. I like that.
I would just dirt bike around LA or something, because it's GTA essentially. It's like, I can do whatever I want. I can go up there in the mountains where the cougars are. I mean the real cougars, Kyle, up there. I don't mean Beverly
Big Bear. You're
Hills.
going to Big Bear.
I'm driving. No, Kyle, to the place in Grand Theft Auto where you could hit a fucking cougar with a car, dude.
Got it.
I want to go up there.
Where the
observatory.
The parachute's up there on the.
I'm going to Griffith Observatory. I'm going to drive down in the fucking the dried up river like Ryan Gosling in Place Beyond the Pines,
No,
but with nobody on my.
haven't seen it.
I'll put my lovely wife on the back of the dirt bike, and we'll look cool as shit. We'll be driving through the river. You know that movie? No, that's not Place Beyond the
Or
Pines.
is it Drive?
I'm getting mixed up because it's dirt bike. It's Drive, where they go down in the gully.
Yeah.
And they're going really fast, and then he drops her back off.
Which is itself a reference to Rebel Without a Cause when James Dean did that.
Really?
Yeah, it's an illusion.
With an A.
So they're alluding to.
Yep. Hey,
I like that.
what city are you gonna go?
Well, LA that's a pretty cool one, but I think New York City. Can you imagine New York City with 0 cars, 0 people? Like you're just cruising around. Like there's so many bridges and
So many bridges.
like just wild shit. Like you can even make some of the bridges into jumps
Yeah.
if you want. Like
Yeah.
you could like put it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna go with what you were talking about. With instead of a dirt bike, I get one of those BMW like rally bikes.
Yeah.
Put some bags on the back.
Yeah.
Are you still stopping at the stoplights?
No,
No helmet though.
I'm not gonna role play.
No, I'm wearing a helmet.
I would wear a helmet for sure.
Yeah.
Name the actors in a Greenlight podcast movie. Call me Hickey.
This is good. This is a really good question. So, Kyle, you want to go first, and then I got you guys.
I'll go first. Chris, I'm gonna cast you as Daemon Targaryen from the Dragon Show, and you can pull him up.
Daemon Targaryen.
Look at this.
Probably
Look at this
looks like a
face. Look
total
at the face
prick.
on this guy. Chris.
What?
Okay.
Do I look like this guy?
No, you don't. You just have strong facial features, so I put him on there because he has the strongest facial features.
Daemon Targaryen. He's got fucked up ears, Kyle.
He's elven.
Oh. Elvin?
Yeah.
Is that real?
He's a Targaryen. I'm not even sure if they're elves. I guess he's a Targaryen, not an elven.
Yeah, he's not Elven. He's just a Targaryen.
I mean, he
His
does-
ears are just
That's a
fucked up.
race. The
He does have a
Targaryens.
rectangular
It's a family
face like
name,
me.
family line.
He does have a rectangular face. I'm looking at him.
Big square jawed motherfucker. Macon would be Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
Benedict. There he is. Look at that. On the right, second picture to the top right.
How about
Little
the
Macon.
serial killer in that show I'm watching right now, The Patient?
Speaking of serial killers, I have Matt Kingston as Penn Badgley from You.
Hold on. Look up Penn Badgley.
No, that's a compliment. I'll
And
take
I
that.
have Reed as Miles Teller or Johnny Depp from the trial.
You just sucking up to my staff.
I'm just doing solids.
No, that's good. Now I'm gonna feel like an asshole. But you are like the benevolent.
You know what? You're Johnny Depp from the trial. Some of these mornings when we come in on Mondays, we're drinking coffee and we're just
yeah.
Don't kill me, Matt.
I'm happy with that. Are you kidding me? That guy's much better looking than me.
And I thought you were gonna roast me, man. So I wrote down some things.
Targaryen. Good. Roast me, please.
I'm not gonna roast you.
Did you say Macon looks like Damon Hall Gleason? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, look that up. The Patient.
No, that's
look him up.
I don't need to because
I think we talked about it on the pod. Did we talk about it? Yeah, Macon did a whole spiel about how
look like him.
I look like Damon Hall Gleason.
Downell.
He thought you looked like him?
I think Damon Hall sounds pretty fucking cool. No, I think
he's got that Macon smirk.
Yeah, he's got them. Yeah, a little bit. They're shaped. Their faces are shaped the same way.
They're definitely white.
Yeah, they're definitely.
For Kyle, I was kind of stuck on you, but I decided to go with Alan Richson. Have you guys seen the new Jack Reacher?
Oh my God, Kyle!
Thanks.
Did he just try to have sex with you?
Look at this guy. This is unbelievable.
Look at this guy. He's the most jacked person I've ever seen. Kyle! Matt just tried to fuck you.
Who is this?
I think Matt just tried to fuck him.
I'm uncomfortably hot right now.
You can see his hair.
I'm sweating.
He has a bunch of hair. He's got a bunch of abs.
Hair and abs. Look at the top right
I wouldn't
picture.
let my wife near that guy.
Look how big he is in the top right picture. Click on the top right picture.
If he lived in my neighborhood, I would petition to put an ankle monitor on him.
Top right picture. Look at this motherfucker. Just like...
Alan Richton's in your bedroom, Chris. Get home.
I don't trust men with butt chins. Strong chin.
Yeah, look at this guy. He looks like he's a fucking cartoon character.
Okay.
All right, I decided to
There's got to be something wrong with this guy. I would make so much shit up about that guy if he just moved to town and my wife's like, "What's up with the new Jack Reacher
guy?" Open sores. It's not funny. Nope.
Oh, shedding for sure. Shedding.
Scientology.
Wouldn't even try it. Oh, viral shedding. Okay, Kyle.
Just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
I got.
Fuck
Well, who do you think Jesse Plemons is playing?
Jeez.
me.
No, I have him as Bo.
I forgot to cast Bo.
I think Jesse Plemons could pull Bo off. He's a great actor.
No,
Remember
yeah.
from,
Bo would
Breaking
love
Bad?
that. Have Bo zoom in and ask him how he feels about being Jesse Plemons.
I thought Reed was pretty obvious. Timothy Chalamet.
Oh boy, you guys missed on Reed.
And then for Nate, he'd have to bulk up a little bit. But I think Sterling K. Brown could pull it off.
Man.
These are really pretty good, except
Hollywood would do this to us, by the way.
For sure. I'm crying.
They would make Nate so fucking handsome. They would make him this
Wait,
guy.
make Nate handsome?
They would make Nate this guy.
Yeah,
The
for
most
sure.
handsome black man that ever
Yeah.
lived. Like, look at the bottom
Oh
left
God,
picture
wait
right
till I
there.
cast him as Idris Elba.
Oh,
Idris.
For myself, I was thinking Alfie Allen. You remember the dude from Beyond
Reek.
from Game of Thrones?
This. I'm not comfortable with you casting yourself as this guy because I can't shed the reek.
Okay.
He was so good as Reek. If he's in something else, he needs like 2 films to pull himself out of Reek.
That's fine. I had a backup for myself. It was Stephen Yoon.
That's so good of you.
I love him. Also met him on a plane. Great guy.
Great actor.
Really? You met him on a plane?
Great guy. In the midst of me watching Walking Dead, he walked into first class, and I was like,
This is like a commercial.
he's a big Lions fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then Chris, I gave you Glenn Powell, dude from Top Gun.
Glenn fucking Powell. He just looks annoying. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't feel as bad casting you as young Steve Buscemi. Well, he
Best
was
man.
hot. Did you see him?
The better
He was a
man.
handsome
Yeah,
bastard.
he was a
looked
firefighter.
Him and Angelina.
Pull up a picture of
pull
young
up
Steve
the
Buscemi.
side by side. Angelina Jolie, Steve Buscemi.
Oh, but you know what? That guy was annoying in Top Gun, but eventually he had the goods.
Pull it
Wait,
up.
did he not have the goods?
Yeah, he saved
Yeah, he
him
came
in the
through.
end.
Yeah, you think
up.
he's evil, but he's not so evil.
There's a
He was
side
also
by
really
side.
good in Everybody Wants Some.
Look at this young Steve Buscemi. Not with this fucked up haircut, but yeah, look at him. Look, going off to war and shit. Look at him. He was getting babes.
He's got range too. He could pull it off.
He was getting babes. Not the old. I'm not projecting you in 30 years. You're not going to turn into old Steve Buscemi. But right now, I got you as young Steve
You
Buscemi.
got to put up okay.
Steve's also really let himself go a little bit. Like he doesn't really care.
facial
what he,
features.
I don't
Top
think-
left. Look at that.
Look at that guy. He's,
Angelina Jolie, who is by a lot of accounts one of the most beautiful people on the face of the earth. Steve Buscemi. They look like they could be siblings right there.
that's true. So Scott, which nobody's casted yet, is obviously, and I don't know how to say his name. Shia
Shia LaBeouf
LaBeouf.
taking a shot.
He's a dead ringer for Shia LaBeouf, isn't he?
He does look a decent amount like him.
So anybody who hears Scott on the mic, he looks like Shia LaBeouf.
Peanut Butter Falcon.
Great movie.
Haven't seen it. Is it good?
Loosely
Yeah,
based
it's
on our
good.
relationship, Chris.
Oh, is it? What's Peanut Butter Falcon?
You check it out.
Okay, I'm looking.
Everybody needs a wrestler name.
Okay.
You need a wrestler. A young special needs fella and Shia LaBeouf travel the Southlands. And he wants to be a wrestler. And that's his wrestling name. He says, if you want to be a wrestler, you need a nickname. He's
So I was
like-
helpful to
He
this
was like
character.
Peanut Butter Falcon.
I was helpful to that character.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
And
good.
what were they wearing
No,
when they
I'm
chose Peanut
Shia
Butter
LaBeouf.
Falcon?
Oh, so I'm the motherfucker.
No, Chris, it's okay.
Okay. All right.
And I originally had Kyle cast as this guy who played the
Mountain?
Mountain on Game of Thrones, but I felt like that's mean. Like people always say
No,
like
no.
that.
I mean, no.
Like, why
I mean,
can't
I've
you be
heard
the
that
hot
before.
guy?
Hoffboard.
He is really trying to
Really
fuck you today,
You are,
huh? Well, Kyle, I had you cast as the guy from The Shield.
I don't know.
Look up the guy from The Shield. Shield actor.
I know his name.
The one man. He's what's his name? Thing. No. What is that character?
Michael
Juggernaut?
Chiklis. Kyle, honestly, you don't look like that guy.
That's a great. No, that's our. That's our therapist
I had Ben Kingsley,
from St. Louis.
but
Jeff,
too short.
Right.
I also had J.K. Simmons, who's actually really jacked.
Pull up J.K. Simmons.
Look at
These
J.K.
guys all
Simmons.
have
The
in
last
common
guy
that they're
is
bald.
Jeff. Right, Chris.
Well, hold on a second.
Oh yeah, not by tempo.
Look how jacked he is, Kyle.
Shredded.
He could definitely get his jacked. Okay, you think they're all bald? Throw your curveball here. Shaved Bradley Cooper
I've
on
never
growth
seen
hormones.
that. Never seen that.
Look at Bradley Cooper. Kind of looks like you sometimes.
Shaved.
I think. All right. Indiana Jones guy that got backed into the plane.
Definitely.
The Nazi that they backed into the plane. Indiana
Definitely
Jones.
look like that guy.
He kept backing him up.
I actually
he went
saved a
right into the
picture of him
propeller.
recently, Chris.
I know you did, Kyle.
It was great.
Reed, you are the fucking guy from Narcos.
Yeah.
Like that's Reed, dude.
Oh,
That's like literally Reed, dude. Pedro Pascal.
yeah, he's
Javier
I like
Peña.
him. He's pretty dope.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking Reed,
Who's
man.
also the Mandalorian?
Reed, that's you,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Look in the
I'll-
mirror.
I'll take that.
Oh, Brian Nelson is Alec Baldwin, but not stressed out. If Alec Baldwin, everything were going okay for Alec Baldwin, that's what Brian Nelson looks like. Oh, Macon, Jared Leto, or Macaulay Culkin.
Quite a range from making
Well,
there.
Jared Leto, you got to be moody.
Either
gotta be a
Jesus or
little-
Home Alone.
Pretty much. Well, Grown Up Home Alone, a little bit different.
He's back. He's doing well.
Yeah. He thinks. I think Macon called me Macaulay Culkin once, so this might backfire. Anyways, Reed, give us your cast.
Macon would be Josh Duhamel.
Josh Duhamel.
Yep.
Macon.
Yeah. I type. Yeah.
He's gonna love this.
Do a little
Either
shave.
this or Tim McGraw.
He's not gonna hear this, Reed.
Tim McGraw is too short and too jacked.
I'm just
no
saying they're
offense,
both
Macon.
too handsome.
Let's cast him as Danny DeVito and see if it gets back. Let's see if we can get Macon to listen to the show. Tell Macon you won't believe who they casted you as. It's such an insult. And then he'll get on and see that we cast him as Josh Duhamel.
Fucking Josh Duhamel.
Kyle, you are Joe Mangi.
You know who John Manganiello's with?
Yep.
Al Bundy's wife from that new
Sofia
show.
Vergara.
Sofia Vergara.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a smoke show, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, like real life, bro.
Clap
Look
it
at
up
that
for the
beautiful
O-line,
bald
man.
head, bro. Look at that. Cat eyes.
This guy's a beast.
Used to call Kyle cat eyes.
This
Look into
guy's
those
a
eyes.
beast.
Huh? This is Kyle.
Joe Manganiello.
God damn, Kyle, you got the pecs and the
Let's
biceps.
go.
You've aced it.
I did something right with these guys.
I think they're trying to do a gangbang. I think they're here for the gangbang.
Call me after.
I think these two are here for the gangbang.
This is good.
Chris, you're Damian Lewis.
Damian Lewis. I don't know who that is.
That's the dude from Billions, right?
Yep. Billions and Band of
Oh,
Brothers.
he's great.
Oh, I like Damian Lewis. But yeah. I could be a ginger.
He's annoyingly confident in Billions.
Damian Lewis.
And Brian.
Bobby.
Brian can have Bradley Cooper.
Ooh.
I'll give Brian some love. He gets Bradley Cooper.
Vinelli.
Scott Scoot McNairy.
Scoot McNairy.
Great actor.
He was in
Oh.
Godless.
Oh yeah, dude.
Argo.
That's well casted. It's the stare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of you people listening don't know what Scott looks like.
But he looks like him. Scott looks like Scoot.
Scott looks like Scoot.
They don't know what I look like either.
Well, they kind of do. You look like young, sexy Steve Buscemi.
Penn Badgley.
Yeah.
Matt, you're Orlando Bloom.
Thank you, Reed.
Dudes are just hyping each other up in
I'll
here.
bring you
Dudes
an extra
loving
bagel
dudes.
on Friday.
But honestly, Kyle, I mean it, the Bradley Cooper, the shaved Bradley Cooper.
Thanks. God, Orlando Bloom's handsome.
Who could play you?
Nobody. Lane Johnson.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And Ralph, Lakeith Stanfield.
Pull it up.
Oh, yeah. That guy's a good actor.
Awesome
Yeah, he was
actor.
in Sorry to Bother You. Yeah, Sorry to
Yep.
Bother You. That's a different movie for sure. Kind of lost me with some of it, but he's really good.
I've seen him in Atlanta. He's good.
And Scott just submitted a few. Macon is Woody from Toy Story.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle is the ogre from Revenge of the Nerds.
Jesus Christ.
Chris is Trip McNeely from Can't Hardly Wait.
Who's Trent McNeely?
Trent McNeely.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Reed
It's
is
Jerry
James
O'Connell, by the way.
Franco.
Oh, Jerry O'Connell.
Ralph is Rufio from Hook.
He does look like Rufio from Hook.
Rufio, fuck yeah, dude. Rufio was a supervillain though. Ralph's a hero.
People argue that Peter Pan was actually the villain.
And Matt, the sniper from Boardwalk Empire. Forget his name.
Without the face mask. I mean, look him up. Richard Harrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fictional character. I wonder what the name of the actor
Dick
is.
Harrow.
It's
His name translates to penis.
Jack
hello.
Huston.
he's a good actor.
Look at those pearly whites.
Jesus. There's a lot of sexual energy in here, huh? If we're doing player comps, like these are all nice.
I think we're doing each other a lot of favors.
We are, man.
Ralph
I'm
Ralph
happy
just
that
said
it's
he
going
has a new Halloween costume. He's going to go as Rufio.
Roof E-O.
There were a couple that submitted directly to you, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There were some that were submitted directly to me, and these are not getting answered. Okay, this falls into the category of not mailbags that are not getting answered. Whose dick is bigger, you or Kyle? That's from Nink50. Some guy in a football uniform. And then the very next question was from, I'm not going to dox this guy. Who's got the biggest piece of them? Fletch, Kelsey, BG, or Mylata? People are just confidently asking me about teammates' dicks. Right after, I got two mailbags in a row about dicks. One from a former pro athlete and one from, no, we're not answering that. And the other one I'm not answering is this. Bigger code break, playing after the whistle versus playing after the safe word.
Playing after the safe word.
Yeah, dude.
100%.
1,000%. I don't condone.
It's a blurred line there, the whistle, but the safe word is like
hard stop.
Yeah.
Listen to the full podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other podcast streaming platforms. Wherever you want to get the podcast, you can get the podcast. Pretty simple. New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Podcasts get pretty wild. This is real tame.